The historical distribution of Macquarie Perch throughout Victoria was broad across the mid and upper sections of the stream systems within Victoria. However, in the last 50 years, overfishing, land clearing, loss of the riparian habitat, desnagging of streams and rivers throughout Victoria have resulted in the abundance and distribution of Macquarie Perch becoming really low. We've lost probably 90% of the abundance and distribution of the species. The existing 7 or 8 populations in Victoria have now consequently become very fragmented, which has in turn led to a loss of resilience and robustness in the population structure and their ability to adapt to environmental changes into the future. So we've developed a number of programs that focus on the cumulative benefits of multiple river rehabilitation strategies.
Throughout the reach over the 5-year period, we did close to 20 kilometres of fencing and quite a considerable amount of weed work, including blackberries and willows. There was in-stream works done, including re-snagging, rock groins. There were a couple of rock bars constructed to raise the water level in certain areas to create better fish passage.
We've improved connectivity through this reach and a number of other reaches so that fish can move from one section of the river to other. So we've put in rock ramp fishways to enhance that mobility and opportunities for them to access resources and mates.
With the fencing, you're generating the natural ecosystem, the aquatic to the riparian, and the more natural it is, the better chance the Macquarie Perch have got of recruiting, and becoming sustainable going forward in the future. And it fits into their food habitat chain as well, which is another really important component of it. They need the organic matter and they need the water quality, so with stock exclusion, so it's another important component.
So Macquarie Perch do face a number of threats, including land clearing, sedimentation. The eggs of Macquarie Perch are deposited at the top of riffles. Those eggs sink in amongst the rocky spaces and they need the turbulent waters to continue to aerate and oxygenate those eggs, and sediment will actually lead to the death of those eggs, so we need to prevent that. We've been monitoring the Macquarie Perch population here and in other streams for probably the last 10 to 12 years. So we use backpack electrofishers to stun the fish, and we tag those fish so that we have records into the future of recaptures, so we know those fish are still maintained in the system. We check the health of the fish. We also look at the age structure of the population. So our sampling consists of backpack electrofishing and setting fyke nets. We leave those fyke nets overnight because Macquarie Perch are more active during the night.
This particular group of Macquarie Perch here have survived through some pretty major adversity, with the drought years, and their numbers have fluctuated a little bit, but they're still here, and it's about the resilience that we can build into this reach now to hopefully sustain this population going forward to the future.
All of these programs across Victoria have been really successful post 2010.
So we now have the Hollands Creek completely open for fish migration from the Broken, which is really important.
Welcome, Everton kids.
So with a project of this nature, collaboration is absolutely the key. We've got landholders, community action groups, land care, government departments, fisheries, field researchers such as ourselves, so it's really important to maintain good, strong relationships between all of those partnerships. Oh, it's fascinating. Catching Macquarie Perch is fantastic. They have been so rare in the past that it's exhilarating.